Hello! So, I had to make a difficult decision about which books to keep out of packing. I have to pack out everything in my room for it to be decorated and that. And I had to pack up all 600 of my books in boxes, which was really hard. And I had to decide which books to keep out. I don't know how long I will actually be out of my room for. I'm still in it, obviously. I'm slowly packing things up. So I picked 13 books. I originally picked 11 and I raided through the boxes to find 2 more books which I really wanted to read. This is just going to be a video of which books I picked out and why. Hopefully it'll be pretty short, or me talking pretty quick and it'll be pretty crammed in. So, Your Welcome Universe, I think, is an LGBT book. I got it for my birthday from my boyfriend. I've not seen much about it, but it was recommended to me by books I've liked by a website, so I thought I'd try it. You know, you never know if it'll really go. This is where it ends. It's about school shooting. I read another book about shooting. It's actually gone out of my mind which book it was. Anyway, I really enjoyed that one. So I asked for this one for my birthday. Again, this was from my boyfriend. Haven't really seen much about this. I've seen photos of the cover, but not really much about the content inside, so I figured I'd give it a try. Most of these books I have been on my shelf for a while, and the reason I've kept them out is to actually force myself to read them, instead of rereading Skullduggery Pleasant and Harry Potter. Because I love them to pieces, but it stops me from reading the stuff I need to read. It's kind of a funny story. So I've heard mixed reviews about this book, and I thought I'd try it out for myself. I think this was a gift, or I bought it for myself, but I can't really remember. It's about being in a mental ward, so it's kind of a mental health book. Again, a few mixed reviews, but I think I'm going to try it for myself and try and review it the best I can. George, I love this book. I absolutely adore this book. So it's about a 10-year-old transgender girl who wants to play Charlotte in Charlotte Web, but she's not allowed to even try it for the part because she's biologically a boy. With the help of her best friend Kelly, she learns to kind of understand herself more and actually come out a little bit. So I lent this to my best friend, who's also called Kelly, because Kelly was the best friend, so I thought it was basically the right book to help my friend understand a little bit more about, you know, the things you can't really explain that could be explained in the book. And she says she found it really helpful. My best friend is so supportive, just like the girl in the book. So I recommend this book to everyone. Someone asked for book recommendations, and that's why I had to rummage through. So, If I Was Your Girl is about another transgender girl who has mostly transitioned. So she starts a new school with Amanda. So she introduces herself as Amanda. She's female presenting, but she's worried secrets always have a way out. This book is actually heartbreaking. Like, there's so many difficult parts in there to read. But again, I really loved it. I actually created a whole video just on that book. Beyond Unk Canaan. I think I pronounced A right. Sorry. Bear and Rabbit and the Pest in the Nest, or The Loud Guest. They still rhyme. I could read you the blurb, but yeah. So I bought this book in Sweden when I was visiting my brother to help me learn. I'm self-taught. I have read this before, but it does take me a little while. I'm just hoping to get quicker and quicker. So it's about a really angry, pissed off rabbit who lives with a bear, and they got a woodpecker who's really noisy, and Rabbit is basically me. Rabbit is so angry, he just wants to sleep, he just wants to eat, he just wants to live his life. But this blooming noisy person won't shut up. I adore it, it's so funny. My friend Imogen bought this book for my birthday. I'm sorry I haven't read it yet. I plan to reread the entire Skullduggery Pleasant series, which I think this is the 12th book. So they are actually still out because I haven't got the heart to pack them away yet till the very last minute. So I'm waiting to reread all of them. The last... Not the last book, the book before that. Book 10, it's got to be book 10. Actually made me cry and broke my heart, and I adore this series as it's got to be my all-time favourite, probably a little bit more than Harry Potter. The third book was the first one that I ever got, and I didn't realise it was the third book, so I won an award at school when we got to pick a book, whatever book we wanted in this bookshop, up to about £10. Anything else if it was over that, you paid a bit. So my dad paid like £2 for this book. And I read it again and again and again, and I loved it, and then I found out that it was the third one. So I went out and I made my dad drive me to the bookshop so I could buy number 1 and number 2. And straight away I was hooked. I was year 8, so I would have been 12, 13. I adored it. I have since then. I'm now 22. I am hooked on the series. I recommend it to everyone. I should probably move on because I can rant about this series for days. If you've read it, hit me up. Freak Boy. So another trans woman story. I haven't read this yet. I bought it because I've heard some good things about it. But again, I just keep rereading Skullduggery Pleasant. This is the problem of my life. Skullduggery Pleasant and Harry Potter, please. I've actually packed up my entire Harry Potter shelf, so I cannot reread Harry Potter. Because it will happen if I had left them out. More happy than not. So, another LGBT book. I haven't read it. I don't know why. It keeps appearing to me. I get it out. I get a bookmark out. I reread Harry Potter. I'm pretty sure people can feel my struggle at this point. Out of my mind. So my boyfriend bought me this book. I actually put it in a bag to read it on a journey. I didn't end up reading it. Whoever I was with, I was talking to, I was probably playing Pokemon Go. I just didn't read it. And then it ended up on top of my bookcase. I don't know why. Then it ended up in a bag when I was packing up all my books, and I got it out, and I was like, actually I really want to read this, because it's pretty short compared to what I normally read. Last one, Satellite. I am one of these people. I bought this book because the cover is shiny. Shiny! The back is shiny too. I have already filmed this video and then my camera died. And the file corrupted, so I did them in opposite orders, so this was the first book and I was just doing this for like 10 minutes, so you are probably really happy that file corrupted on me. Which is also why I'm really sarcastic. I am really sorry. I love Space 2, I love the shiny cover, I bought it, I actually remember buying it. I went to see a musical in London with my mum and my brother, and there is a massive bookshop that's like 3 stories high. And I ran in there and we spent about 2 hours, and I'm really, really sorry, Mum. Really sorry, Darren. Why did we spend so long in that bookshop? I was basically running around like a happy little child while my mum and my brother just sat on some chairs. And I don't know how they lasted, but I adore this book. And I'm going to put it down because I will just do another 10 minutes of shiny book cover. So yeah, most of them I've kept out because I need to stop rereading Harry Potter and Skullduggery Pleasant, but I am actually rereading Skullduggery Pleasant, so it doesn't really work out. But I will then reread the last book and then hopefully get through some more. But they are to last me the next couple of months. I also have a poetry book downstairs, which I actually bought to review to help out a new author. I think it was her debut book, which I haven't read because I've been going through so much stuff, packing everything up, and I really got into Game Boys and redoing shells, and I started a whole gaming blog. Yeah, I can go on forever. So that is the roundup of this video. I hope you dealt with me rambling and you got to the end. Congratulations. Until my next one, goodbye.